Well, now to your health. Cancer rates in younger adults have raised concerns. A new study looked at the fastest rising cancers in people under 50 to find out whether rates are truly rising or if the higher numbers reflect more diagnosis. Our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, joins us live to explain. And Dr. Nandi, what are the cancers and which ones are most concerning?
Stuff, Glenda. The study looked at 8 fastest rising cancers in adults under 50, which have doubled since 1992. They include thyroid, anal, kidney, small intestine, colorectal, endometrial, pancreatic cancer, and myeloma. Now, only 2 of the 8 cancers have actually shown an increase in deaths, colorectal and endometrial cancers. Now, I see colon cancer and colorectal cancer frequently in my practice, and it can be quite devastating. Unfortunately, rates have gone up 2.4% per year in people aged 50 and under. As for the other 6 cancers, even though diagnoses are rising, the good news is this, that deaths have stayed flat or even dropped. Now, it's also worth noting that invasive breast cancer, even though it's not in the top 8, has been rising faster in women under 50 compared to women over 50. And it's been increasing about 1.4% per year from 2012 to 2021, Glenda, and continues to be the most common early onset cancer.
So, doctor, the rising rates reflect more actual disease, or are we just finding more through screening?
It's a great question, right? Some of the rise in colon cancer, colorectal cancer cases may actually come from tumors that weren't always counted before. Changes in classification, for example, earlier screening starting at age 45. That's when we start screening for colon cancer now. And better detection may make the numbers look higher, but the increase in deaths show at least part of the rise is real. For endometrial cancer, both new cases and deaths have been rising along with increasing obesity rates and fewer hysterectomies, which adds to the risk. Now, we can't ignore lifestyle factors, super important. They play a role, especially for these 2 cancers. Diet, obesity, and physical inactivity, sitting on that couch, right, contributes to a higher risk for many cancers. But overall, the study's authors, they felt that much of the rise is due to better and more routine screening, along with advanced imaging that finds tumors earlier, even ones that might never cause any problems. So, early detection is saving lives, especially for cancers like breast cancer. Deaths have been cut in half because of earlier detection and improved treatments, including immunotherapies. For young adults, knowing your family history, staying up to date with recommended screenings and healthy lifestyles, habits really seem to be your best protection. But we have to keep an eye on this because younger people in my practice and doctors all over are talking about younger people getting cancer earlier. So we got to keep an eye on it and do everything you can to prevent it.
All right, Doc, for sure. Thank you so much. If you have
My
a health
pleasure.
question for the good doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us. Facebook, X, we'll get it right to him.